Friday, this is BBC London. I'm Asad Ahmad. In the next half hour, ahead of a difficult few days for the people of North Kensington, we report from the area. Also, good evening. Our lead story this evening is about how thousands of people will this weekend remember the lives of the 72 people who died in the Grenfell Tower fire. Sunday will mark 9 years since that devastating day in North Kensington. Well, since then, there have been no charges or convictions, and the fight for justice goes on. But as far as the permanent memorial goes, progress has been made. Our reporter Aisha Baksh has been given exclusive access to the design team chosen to create that memorial. Aisha is... OK, look now at some stories you can see on the BBC News app. In sport, tributes have been paid to former Watford footballer and Millwall and Leyton Orient manager Kenny Jackett, who's died at the age of 64. In Berkshire, sniffing out illegal cigarettes, the detection dog working with trading standards to find hidden tobacco at shops in Reading. In Surrey, the teenager heading to the 24-hour endurance race at Le Mans. He only passed his driving test in November. Those stories and more are all on the BBC News website and the app. Now turning to the World Cup now, and as you'd expect, that London estate in Bermondsey, which is famous for its support for England during the big footballing tournaments, is at it again. The flags are out, the atmosphere is building, and Thomas McGill is there at the Kirby estate. Yeah, great project, and great that Jill has finished her challenge this evening. Time now for a look at the weather forecast. And Jennifer, we had our fair share of rain this week. How's it looking for the weekend?
Much better if you're after something dry. A very good evening to you. We certainly did have plenty of rain over the course of the week. Good for the gardens, of course, but I think now that we're getting towards the weekend, something a little bit drier is welcome. It was a fairly gloomy start to the day in Gunnersbury Park in West London, but as the day went on, we started to see those clouds breaking up and that sunshine eventually came through. So it hasn't ended up being a bad afternoon. Now, over the course of the weekend, we are expecting there to be plenty of sunny spells, and it is going to be staying dry. Has been quite breezy though today. We've got high pressure building in from the south, an area of low pressure further north. We're bringing in those fairly brisk westerly winds. Now, as we head through the weekend, those winds should die down a little bit. Here's the map then for this evening and overnight. Clear spells, just a little bit of cloud here and there, and it is going to be staying dry. The temperature overnight dropping back to around 10 to maybe 12 degrees Celsius. So a fairly mild start, fresh feeling, I suppose, first thing in the morning. Now we have plenty of sunny skies first thing on Saturday morning, maybe a little bit of fair weather cloud, but that's about it. That breeze easing down from the west as we head through the afternoon, and temperatures tomorrow up to 22 degrees Celsius. That's 72 in Fahrenheit. So in the sunshine, feeling quite pleasant. Now this is Saturday night into Sunday. We start to pick up more of a northwesterly breeze. Again, it's dry overnight, and those temperatures perhaps a little cooler, 9 to 11 degrees Celsius to start us off on Sunday morning. Now Sunday isn't looking too bad. Once again, maybe a little bit more cloud, I suspect, for a time, but generally it's dry. There will be plenty of sunshine, and again those temperatures are 20 to 21 degrees, so feeling fairly pleasant. Now if you do like the heat, then I'm going to show you the outlook as we head into next week. It is going to be unsettled during the middle part of the week, but just look how those temperatures go up. By this time next week, we could be talking about 27 degrees. Asad.
Oh, that sounds really nice. Thank you very much for that, Jennifer. OK, that's it for now. I'm back at 10:30 with our late news tonight on BBC One. On behalf of the BBC London Early Evening News team, bye-bye. On BBC London, it's a weekend of commemorations in North Kensington after many dozens of people were killed in a tower block fire. We report from the area around Grenfell. Good evening, I'm Asad Ahmad. The 72 victims of the Grenfell Tower fire will be remembered this weekend, as this Sunday marks 9 years since that devastating day in North Kensington. Since then, there have been no charges or convictions and the fight for justice goes on. But as far as a permanent memorial goes, well, progress has been made. Here's Aisha Baksh. Music star Harry Styles has begun his record-breaking 12-night residency at Wembley Stadium. It was his first concert tonight, with more than 1 million fans expected to go and see him. And it brings with it welcome perks for local businesses. Lakshmi Gopal met some of the fans who are spending their money. Well, Joanne Good is on your local BBC radio station right now until 1 a.m. And within the next few minutes, she'll start chewing the fat. It's the most popular part of her show. From me and the team, have a very good night. Bye-bye.